Hello everyone, my name is DimitriusMac, and today I want to talk to you folks about understanding the workload as a small YouTuber from a small YouTuber. This is for people who want to possibly start a YouTube channel in the future, or people who have started a YouTube channel and who are around my area and who are thinking about, hey, how much should I upload a week? How much should I put on myself? Should I strain on myself and my channel if I want to grow, if I want to be successful, all that type of stuff. I'm going to be jumping into my opinions about the things. I have a newfound respect for bigger YouTubers and what they go through, although I've respected them a whole hell of a lot before, of course, making this video and everything. But obviously I want to go over a few things involving me and involving what I went through that prompt to make this video. So without further ado, let's jump right into it, folks. So I guess first I will try and make people understand what I mean by the workload of a small YouTuber. In this case, I guess we can go around the people around my level of subscribers, maybe a little bit higher than that, and of course a little bit lower. For YouTubers who are around my level, there can be a lot of passion because you want to grow, you want to get bigger, you want to do all this. You see bigger YouTubers that you may watch upload 5 times a week, multiple times each day, and you're like, man, is that the level that I have to be at to be successful? Do I have to do that in order to get to them? And a lot of people try that, and I was one of the person that was on the verge of doing that, and I stopped myself because I realized it simply wasn't going to work for me. And the answer to that question, in my opinion, is both yes and no. Yes, because yes, you have to have a certain level of passion, obviously, on this platform, and your audience and the people who watch your videos obviously have to see that in you. If they, if you want your audience to stay with you and you want people to subscribe to your channel and to grow and all that good stuff. No, and I mean this by the answer is also no, because everybody has their own pace. You don't have to watch somebody, like a Markiplier or somebody like that and be like, you know what, I have to be exactly like that if I want to get up to that level. I mean, he's his own person, and he built his channel the way he built his channel, the way I'm pretty sure anybody else is going to build their own channel, and that's individually and by themselves and through hard work and sheer work. But I believe no YouTuber should be alike, and no pattern should be followed. I believe you should make your own pattern, you should make your own time. And jumping into the workload situation, this is primarily for people who are on the other side of the platform right now, and you may be thinking, I'm pretty sure if you're on this side of the platform, even if you've only been for a few months or a few weeks, and you're consistent uploading, you've probably realized how much work it actually is. Even if you only upload, a couple times a week, 1 time a week, and you're a part-time YouTuber, and you don't do this for anything, for little next to nothing, for cash. It is a lot, and it can be a lot. And there's a lot of people who have that opinion of this platform that YouTube and YouTubers are a just click the camera and upload type platform, and that is it. It's just an hour of your day, 30 minutes of your day, and they upload, and the biggest YouTubers, they do this, and then they get all millions of dollars, and woo, it's not a real job, and it's bull crap because I have to work 9 to 5, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you right now that as someone who has worked as a part-time, consistently uploading part-time YouTuber, and I don't know why I said worked, but I guess since I consider this work, even though I don't get paid for it. But I can say that that's complete horseshit. YouTubers are probably one of the hardest working people out there, because it becomes, if you're someone who does this for your livelihood, it becomes your livelihood, literally, it is your life, and you have to work at it, and you have to spend hours and hours and hours getting consistent uploads, because that's how you make your living. If you're someone who uploads 5 times a week, or if you're somebody who uploads multiple times a day, it's a lot. The grind is a lot. And coming from someone who uploads only 2 to 3 times a week, it can be a lot. And it's just, I have a whole newfound respect, because I've recently overstocked myself with stuff, and I'm realizing, man, I just simply don't have the time, because obviously me being a part-time YouTuber, I have other things that I'm balancing with school and with work and other things, social life and everything else. And it's a lot to balance if you're not careful. And the point of this video, which we'll get into right now, is understanding your balance. You have to, when you start on this platform, in my opinion, if you really want to take it seriously, even if you don't plan on, really jumping right off the bat and being that person that's like, hey, I want to start this and I want to grow it and I want to be a YouTuber and make this my life. Even if you just want to start it, you want to do it as consistently for fun, but as someone who just uploads it as a hobby, like, someone like me who does this and who does it consistently, and I upload because I simply enjoy doing it. I think the first thing that you have to do is literally reevaluate your life, see where things are at and what is going on for you and what is going on in the near future, and plan accordingly. You got to plan accordingly for this, because if you don't, you're just going to think you can upload whatever the hell you want, whenever the hell you want. You think you see other people doing it, and you think you can do that because you may feel like that's the norm because that's all you've ever watched maybe on this platform. Maybe that's all you ever watch is YouTubers, big and small, who upload 5, times a week, multiple videos a day. And you may think that, hey, that's what it's got to be like. And in truth, it's not. You have your own pace with this. You have your own pace, and you ultimately are the person that's going to dictate that pace, and you're going to be that person that's going to determine how much you can handle. And what I mean by that is how much content you can put out that you feel like is at a quality that you would like to represent you out there in the internet. And for me, I was unfortunately getting to the point where I'm at a comfort zone, but I was trying to overextend that comfort zone. I was trying to reach out and do more. And some prime examples of this are some of my Let's Plays and the story modes that I've started. I mean, we've got Zero Dawn Horizon, we've got the Outlast, we've got Crash Bandicoot recently, and even Call of Duty Infinite Warfare storyline. All of things of which I tried to overextend because I had things going on, not just on this side of the platform as a creator, but also going on in my life, because this is not something that I do for a living. I have to go to work, obviously, to make money so I can afford to buy the games and the camera equipment and all that good stuff. And then I also have school, because that is the primary reason why I started YouTube, is because school has motivated me to start some, because I am in film production as my major, and this fits right around the line. And it comes down to how much you feel like you can handle. And I'm in the process right now, and I'll give you guys, I'm in the process right now of making a very, very big project for you guys. And it's going to be probably the most I've spent on anything on this channel. And I'm trying to incorporate that into what I already have. And I figured out a way to do that, and that's working fine. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I've got these other things that I want to fit in. So I'm trying to fit in, my Monday series, and then the editing that I'm doing on this huge project, this mixtape montage that I'm doing for you guys. That's going to be very, very big. And then also I have, Friday, the gameplays that I do. And then Saturdays, the miscellaneous videos, and possibly the reviews and everything like that. And that may not sound like a lot, because if you're someone who watches from the other side and you see other people like, hey, well, other people do this, they put as much videos out as you much in one day than you do an entire week. And then that's because the way their life is set up, they're able to do that. But with me, I have, like I said, I have other things going on. And I had to realize, and I had to take a step back, that this workload that I was thrusting upon myself, even though the passion side of me in my heart said I could do it, my brain upstairs said that, it does not compute. You cannot fit all of this in, Demetrius. You can't fit all of this in. My message to anybody who may be thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or who is a small YouTube channel and is worried about growing and everything, and feel like you have to move at a faster pace just to keep up, you don't. It's all about what you can do. It's about quality over quantity. And honestly, if you have the time to upload a lot, 5 days a week, multiple times, and you can fit it in, and you're a part-timer, someone like me, kudos to you. You have the time to do it. But you have to realize that your time spent on here is going to be taken away from, obviously, things that you could be doing, other things that are going on in your life. And the more you put into that, the more you're going to realize, I'm going to have less time for doing that. And that could be okay with you. But just realize that there's a trade-off. You can't just magically add more time in the day. All right, you can't do that. So you just have to realize the trade-off and what it is, and you have to balance and you have to plan accordingly. So that's my message to you folks. If you're thinking about starting a new YouTube channel, just make sure everything is in order for you to be able to upload what you want at the quality that you want it to come out as. Because at the end of the day, these YouTube channels are representations of us, you know? And you want to put your best effort and you want to put your best product forward. And you want your subscriber base to be happy. And if you stop uploading as often, you know, hopefully your subscribers will understand. But if the quality comes out, you know, a lot better because your workload is down and you're able to concentrate a lot more on stuff, on, you know, videos than trying to hash out a bunch of BS, then I'm sure they'll, you know, love you in the long run for it. At least I hope so. So that is it, folks. I just had to get that off my chest today. And man, I feel like I'm glad I did. I feel like it was something that I wanted to say to other people, especially to other smaller YouTubers or people who are thinking about starting a YouTube channel. If you're watching this, just be prepared for the workload and what it brings and how much time you're going to have to put, because this is not just a click of the camera upload type website or platform, I should say. It's not. There's a lot more that goes into it, folks, time consuming wise. So that is it, folks. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this if you aren't already subscribed. And with that being said, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, I'm DimitriusMac, and I'm out. Peace.